But you have worked with Mr Tumble.
Sorry, Telly. Oh yes, I met Mr Tumble. So I've done some quite cool things. We did. I was involved in like that. You know, they do silly things for comic relief and stuff like that. And they asked me to go and take part in a sketch where different characters from CBBC were appearing in a sketch together. And one of the people that I met was Mr Tumble, who, you know, if you have children, small children, he's inevitably going to be part of your life. If you don't know who he is, treasure your ignorance. And if you do know who he is, then, you know, you're either in that part of life or you're through it. So yeah,
I've always hoped that they'd phone me up one day and say, he can't make it, could you come in at the last minute? But, you know, I've got my wigs, I've got my clown makeup, I've got everything like that, but they haven't asked me yet.
You know what? He is. And he was a lovely man, like quite a friendly person, just like you'd imagine him to be, actually, sort of just big and jolly and sort of squidgy and round. But it was genuinely interesting watching him work, because he had to sort of perform this like clowning piece where he sort of put his foot in a bucket and fell over and then honked somebody's nose, and, you know, that classic clowning. And when you see them do that up close, you realize what a skill that is. Like, you know, he did the same clowning routine 3 or 4 times as they shot from different angles and did different takes, and he was really funny and did it brilliantly every time. And apparently he's like a classically trained clowning actor. There's some sort of area of acting where you can be classically trained as that, and he's from that sort of Laurel and Hardy training school of clowning. But we all have our skill set. That's not mine.
That's Julian's skill set too, Kat.
Yeah,
there we go.
It actually is. I did drama classes, acting to a professional standard many years ago, and part of the training I had was pratfalls, so how to fall correctly, and it stood me in good stead. I've managed to fall quite convincingly in various department stores in London, just to lighten the mood of shoppers I was with at the time. I fell, is it Harvey Nichols? I fell down 3 flights of stairs, managing to tangle myself up in one of those little plastic chains that said slippery floor. So I pretended to slip at the top, twisted my arm around the chain, tumbled down the staircase, stood up and went, whew, great. Oh, I'm okay. Stepped off, pretended, got my leg caught around the chain and fell down another flight, stood up, shook the chains off and said, well, thank goodness that's over, and then missed the next step as I went down the last flight of stairs and fell down that one. At which point 6 shop assistants came up to me and said, are you all right? And I said, yeah, absolutely fine. Am I at the bus stop already? And they said, oh my God, let's call the ambulance. I said, no, it's fine. Which one of you is my mother? And at which point my wife slapped me around the head and we walked off.
Yeah, you've been banned from a number of stores.
Yeah, it could be quite profitable, that, actually.
I've never done it for financial gain, although it has crossed my mind.
You also got banned from Marks and Spencer's as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Other supermarkets and stores are actually available. So,
but not to me.